Sports Desk.
I've never noticed that.
You gotta love that.
At the end.
Well, you've
before.
never noticed that? That's my favorite part.
That's the best part. That's the best part. So that's the pain. That's the pain in the market. And Sports Desk may be facing some pain because, according to the New York Post and some unnamed sources, FTX and other folks who are looking to slap their names on professional sports teams, those deals are not going through in this market. So we saw a explosion of naming rights deals from crypto firms over the last bull run, but apparently that is no more. There was a deal potentially with the Los Angeles Angels, pictured here. They actually play in Anaheim. And that deal fell through, according to the New York Post's reporting. So this is interesting. This is a sign of, different market, different conditions here. Obviously, some of the big naming deals that have been struck for many years are still going to be here. An expert noted in this piece that those are probably not going away anytime soon, but new deals, said expert says, are unlikely to be brokered anytime soon. I saw Wendy piping up because this is LA adjacent, so I'm gonna toss it to her.
This is, this is my home. Anytime we cover something that is from Southern California, born and bred here, I'm a big Angels fan. So LA Dodger fans, don't come for me. You guys still have the best hot dogs in the world ever. But I go to the Angel games and I bring my baby there because they're just so much fun. You get those big Angel hat nachos. They're absolutely delicious. And I just feel really sad that FTX is not going to be sponsoring the Angels because I absolutely love them. The Angels are super, super wholesome, and go Angels.
Well, I'm a Giants fan, so I also hate the Dodgers. So just we're on the same page there. Shout out, except for that time that the Angels beat the Giants in the World Series in 2002.
Yay! Sorry,
anyway,
I had to do that.
Will, take it away.
Gotta let things go, man. It's been a lot of time. Go Rockies, by the way. Actually, don't really care about baseball, so whoever wins. I want to go to one point in this story, which is about like the Washington, D.C. angle. I loved how they pointed this out. I'm struggling to find the line here, but basically they were like, the DC Sports Center is like, it's the best place for lobbying because you'll have politicians go to a baseball game and see like the little FTX pouch, and then the politician will like your lobbyist more or something like that. I love that line of logic. I mean, maybe it's true. Maybe it is the case, right? We've seen some other sports deals go through in DC, and that is a hot market because you can put it in front of a lot of politicians' eyes. I've even seen one pitch. Hold on.
Which sports deal went through in DC baseball? Which sports deal went through?
Terra Luna, which is just insane.
There you go.
It's beautiful. But like, to your own reporting, Zach, right? Like, people in the organization had no idea what Terra Luna is. So like, these politicians, I don't know if they're going to know either, right? Like, if they see an FTX pouch, they'll be like, oh, it's just like another like hot dog company, another soda brand. Like, who really cares? So I don't know. I want to push back on that line of logic. I don't think it's worth it more. I don't think the sports world in DC is good enough to get all this crypto money. When you give it to other people, give it to the Rockies, give it maybe to Los Angeles, I guess, if you want. That's my only take on the story. I apologize. Wasn't a very nuanced one.
Wendy, I think I saw your hand go up before mine. You want to go first?
You just don't want to talk about sports, Jen. It's okay.
I'm just like,
Don't be scared.
no, I don't know. I thought when you said that the hot dogs are really great, I thought all of the hot dogs were the same in all of the stadiums. But I will give one take before we talk more about hot dogs and nachos and go on a tangent. The article compared this to the .com bubble in the early 2000s, right? And I think last year when we saw all of this money being spent, we said the same thing. Like, what's going to happen when the bear market comes and maybe some of these companies don't exist anymore? What's going to happen? And I think we are on the brink of seeing what's going to happen next. I don't know. I just think this is, it doesn't make sense for exchanges to be spending money on sports partnerships. So the experts that's quoted in the article is absolutely right. You know, these big sports sponsorships are really for the masses. And right now the masses are looking at the markets. They're losing money. It's not the time to bringing new customers into the market. It's the time to be building the technology and keeping your employees in the positions that they are in. So I think that this is absolutely right. We should kind of lay off of the sports spending. And I don't know what's going to happen next. But Zach, I'll toss it back to you.
I mean, maybe it's already working. We saw a headline in Decrypt not long ago saying that sports fans are twice as likely to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, and NFTs. That's according to a Seton Hall survey of 1,500 people. So maybe it is working. And I think we've long talked about sort of this psychographic overlap of sports fans and potentially risk-friendly investors. There potentially is a strong Venn diagram there, and I think there's some of the data starting to support that potentially, at least according to this survey of 1,500 people conducted by Seton Hall and covered by Decrypt. But I'm going to toss to Wendy. I saw her hand up.
So one of the things
Jen's coming in.
Wait.
What do you got?
Oh wait, who
I
wants to
think
go?
we
Who
need
wants
to
to go?
define what a sports fan is in these surveys. It's like, yeah,
Oh
people
my
who like
gosh.
sports are also more likely to get crypto. Like, okay, yeah, everyone likes a sport, I think. So like, let's just define that.
Except for you.
1,500 people.
It says
I
nearly
like
60.
gymnastics.
Seton Hall put it this way in their headline. It said nearly 60% of avid sports fans have indulged in crypto, just so you know.
I don't like it.
I kind of just want to say that I think it's equally important to, when you're analyzing your budget and analyzing what you want to spend your money on as a company, I think it's equally important to kind of diversify. Marketing gets a really, really bad rap in crypto, but at the same time, marketing it's a global thing. Like every single company markets. If you don't market, if you don't allocate money, time, what resources into marketing, nobody's going to know what your product is. A lot of the top companies, like outside of crypto, they have marketing geniuses behind them. And that's probably why they are the top brands. So I think it's important to have a healthy medium and not to kind of sleep on the sports fans. And the reasons why is because when you're looking at sports fans, it's basically a lot of blue collar workers. It's a lot of middle class, lower middle class, poor folks. And I feel like that if that's the type of people that we want to get into crypto, because that could help improve their quality of lives, obviously with proper education and, you know, making sure they know what they're doing. I think it's good to spend money on sports marketing because a lot of companies in crypto, they get this wrong and they think to themselves, okay, I'm going to spend money and I'm going to see instant price pump. No, you don't want to do that. You want to market for brand awareness. Brand awareness is just as powerful as any other methods. And if you are consistently putting out your brand and what you're doing, your message, it's going to resonate with people, especially when you're looking at different cultures and different subgroups. That goes a very, very long way. And it's also known as loyalty. And you want to get people who are going to be loyal to your brand, to your product, to whatever it is you're offering. So I do support the marketing. It's for sports fans, but there does have to be some sort of moderation included there.
Great riff. I just want to point out Zach pulled that number out of nowhere. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah,
It's really solid analytical mind up there in the top left box. Love it.
Hey man, doing what I can. You know, it is sad that ad patches are coming to Major League Baseball. That's the sub story here. Okay, they're already in the NBA. They got the helmet thing in the NHL. MLB has been a holdout, but no longer. Next year they're coming. I bet you there's going to be at least one crypto one.